So students, today topic is probability. Clear? So first of all, this chapter you have studied in the 9th standard. Little bit you are aware what is the probability. Clear? So first of all of you please mute yourself. Okay? So probability, mute yourself, bache. Probability of an E is event here. Okay? Probability of an event E is equal to number of times event happened divided by total number of times. Clear? Let us take an example to what we call simplify the concept of probability. Clear? Suppose A is the batsman is A and bowler is B. Clear class? So suppose 30 balls he bowled to batsman A. Okay? Out of 30, 8 times, suppose 6 times he hit a boundary. Okay? So bowler B ball 30 balls to batsman A and batsman A hit 6 boundaries out of 30 balls. So what is the probability of hitting the boundary? Boundary कितनी time hit की उसने? 6 times. Number of times event happened, that is 6. Divided by total number of times. How many balls he has faced? 30. So 6 by 30. Answer is 1 by 5. Okay. So class, if same question, if I twist it little bit, so 6 times he hit the boundary. So what is the probability of hitting the boundary? 6 times divided by 30. 6 by 30. That is 1 by 5. Clear class? Now class, same question if I ask you, what is the probability that the batsman A will not hit the boundary? So 6 times he hit the boundary. That means 24 times he missed the boundary. So 24 times. Now I am calculating the probability that he will not hit a boundary. So 24 times he missed the boundary. So that means 24 divided by 30. Clear? 6 4s are 6 5s. The answer is 4 by 5. So probability is number of times event happened divided by total number of times. Students, before coming to the main topic, we should be aware of the small things, basic terms related to the probability. Clear? Probability, the range of the probability is 0 less than probability of E less than equal to 1. If I break from here, that means probability of E is greater than equal to 0 but less than equal to 1. Means probability 0 हो सकती है, probability is 1. So probability 0 and 1 के बीच में रहेगी. That means both, this is a closed interval, so both values are included. Probability of an event can be 0, probability of an event can be 1. In between answer आ सकता है 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 like that. Clear? So probability, this is called range of the probability. Probability कभी भी 0 के नीचे नहीं आएगी and it never goes above 1. So probability is between 0 and 1 and these two values 0 and 1 they are included here. Clear? So then next topic is छोटे topics हैं, basic terms हैं. If you are clear about the basic terms, problem नहीं आएगी. ठीक है? Then it is called sure event. Sure event or it is called certain event. Clear? Sure event or certain event. Clear? So an event which is certain to happen. An event which is certain to happen. Certain to happen. Clear? Sure है कि event होगा. That is called sure event or it is called certain event. For example, class, every day is followed by night. Clear? This is sure event, certain event. ठीक है? So the probability of sure event is always 1. Clear? 1 का मतलब होता है probability में means 100%. होगा ही होगा event. That is, for example, class, day is followed by night. Sure event है. That is probability is 100%. Earth revolves around the sun. This is sure event. Probability is 100%, that is 1. The sun will rise in the east, sure event, that is probability is 1. So such events should definitely honge hi honge, that is called sure event or certain event, and the probability of sure event is 1. 1 means 100%. Clear? Next is impossible event. Next is impossible event. Class, as the name suggests, impossible events, okay, which cannot happen, which cannot happen. Clear? They are called impossible events. For example, class, the sun will never set again. This is an impossible event. The sun will never set again. You know, this every day the sun sets. Clear? So sun will never set. That is an impossible event. Okay? For example, the sun will rise from the west direction. This is impossible event. Okay? Sun revolves around the earth. This is impossible events. So probability of impossible event is 0. Probability of impossible event is 0. Clear? So any doubts from your side, class? Next is.
No, sir.
Next is small thing. There is a formula that you have studied in the 9th standard. Suppose class, if I say today there are 70% chances of rain. Clear? 70% chances are there that it will rain today. Clear? And now if I ask you a question, what is the probability that it will not rain today? What should be the answer? Any idea?
70 upon
No. 70% probability is
30%.
30%.
So 30%.
Total kitna ho gaya? 1 means 100%. Clear? So this is the probability that it will rain today, and this is the probability it will not rain today. Clear? Very good answer. So 70%, if 70% is the probability that it will rain today, then 30% is the probability that it will not rain today. How you have calculated this? 100 minus 70, answer is 30%. The same thing I am going to write in terms of formula. So this is probability of E means event. Probability of E means P stands for probability. क्या पढ़ते हैं इसको? Probability of an event E plus 70% it will rain today. This is the probability. This is the probability that it will not rain today. That is probability of E bar. E bar means P of E bar means probability of not happening the event. Bar stands for not. Is equal to kitna aayega? 1. 1 means 100%. Clear? So this is the formula, that this is probability that event E will happen plus probability that event E will not happen is equal to kitna aayega? 1%. Clear? This formula you have studied in the 9th standard. Then class, there's one remark. This you also study in the 9th standard. Sum of probabilities of all elementary events. What should be the answer? ये पढ़ा था class 9th standard में आपको. 1. Very good. Suppose class, if you are having question number 1, suppose first part, second part, third part, fourth part, and fifth part. Suppose question number 1 is having 5 parts. सबकी probability calculate करो, सबको add करोगे, answer क्या आएगा? Answer is 1. This is the meaning that sum of probabilities of all elementary event is 1. Clear? तो ये भी आपने पढ़ा था in the 9th standard. Clear? So class, for today's topic I need your help. ठीक है? So Sahaj, unmute yourself, Sahaj. Sahaj Kaur, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
हाँ जी Sahej, today you will read all the questions, ठीक है, and I am going to answer the questions here, ठीक है. Will you do
Okay,
this for
sir.
the copy? Okay, thank you बच्चे.
Yes, sir.
First part पढ़ो.
Complete the following statements. First part, probability of an event E plus probability of the event not E is equal to
dash. What is the answer here? 1. Probability of event E plus probability of not an event E is equal to answer क्या आएगा? 1. ठीक है. Read out the next objective.
the probability of an event that cannot happen is dash. Such an event is called dash.
Cannot happen is dash. Probability of an event, such an event is called impossible event. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Impossible event. So fill up say class. So probability of an event which cannot happen, such an event is called impossible event, and the probability of impossible event is 0. Next.
The probability of an event that is certain to happen is dash. Such an event is called dash.
That event is called sure event.
Sure event.
And probability is 1. The probability of an event, the probability of an event that is certain to happen is 1. Such an event is called sure event. Certain to happen means pakka hoga. Clear? That probability is 1. For example, every day is followed by the night. Earth revolves around the sun. They are the sure events. Probability is 1. Clear? Okay, next photo.
The sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment is dash.
What should be the answer, class?
So 1.
1. अभी बताया मैंने sum of probabilities of all elementary event is dash means 1. Next पढ़ो.
The probability of an event is greater than or equal to dash and less than or equal to dash.
मैंने क्या बोला था? What is the interval of the probability? 0 and 1. Greater than equal to 0 होगी, but less than equal to क्या होगी? 1 होगी. That means this is probability of an event is greater than or equal to 0, but less than equal to क्या आएगी? 1. Students, probability 1 से आगे नहीं जाती, 1 से पीछे नहीं आती. Clear? If someone says minus 1.6 can be the probability, what should be the answer? Minus 1.6 means 0 से पीछे आ रहे हो क्लास आप. Clear? So this 0 से नीचे नहीं जाएगी probability. So this cannot be the probability of an event. Clear?
Yes,
Next
sir.
one.
Which of the following experiments have equally likely outcomes? Explain. First part.
Wait. First मैं बता दूं आपको equally likely events. ये समझ जाओगे क्वेश्चन अपने आप आ जाएगा. Equally likely events means 50% probability is of happening and 50% probability is of not happening the event. For example, class, if you toss a coin, 50% probability is there head आएगा and 50% probability is tail आएगा. So that means equally likely events means 50% of occurrence and 50% not occurrence. Clear? For example, suppose class मेरे पास true false का question है. Clear? Either the answer is true or the answer is false. So 50% probability that answer is true. So 50% probability that answer is false. Such events, they are called equally likely events. Clear? दो ही possible हो outcomes हो and both are equally likely. Clear? Now पढ़ो बच्चे question.
A driver attempts to start a car. The car starts or does not start.
So you are supposed to tell a driver attempts to start a car. The car starts or not starts. Okay. This is equally likely or not. Class, you cannot say anything with authority here because if the car is in good condition, it will start. But if the condition of the car is bad, so it will not start. Not start. Clear? So this is not equally likely outcome event because you cannot say this depends upon the condition of the car. So this has no equally likely outcomes. Clear? Next पढ़ो बच्चे. Read out the next. Sahaj, read the next part.
A
Sahaj.
player attempt A
हाँ.
player attempts to shoot a basketball. She or he shoots or misses the shot.
So class, this is also not has no equally likely outcomes. Has no equally likely outcomes. But how class? कैसे? So this is player attempts to shoot a basketball. Class, again, it depends upon how expert is the player. Suppose if the coach attempts to shoot the basketball, so he will put 10 basket out of 10. Clear? But if a person who's new, he will not put all the baskets in the court. Clear? So that means it depends how expert is the player. Clear? समझ में आ गया? So again, this is has no equally likely outcomes. Clear? Next.
A trial is made to answer a true or false question. The answer is right or wrong.
True or false question. This is equally likely outcomes because 50% probability of answer true and 50% probability is answer false. Clear? So when in the exam it is given whether the following statement is true or false, so you are not aware that 60% probability is true and 40% probabilities are false. So 50% probability is there. It can be true, it can be false. So equally likely outcomes. Next.
A baby is born. It is a girl or a boy.
So class, baby है, either it is a boy or it is a girl. Clear? So 50% probability of boy and 50% probability is of girl. So again, it is equally likely outcomes. Clear? Next, पढ़ो.
Why is tossing a coin considered to be a fair way of deciding which team should get the ball at the beginning of a football game?
So tossing a coin, why it is considered as a fair way? Because class, tossing a coin only lead in one of two possible ways. That is either head or tail. When you toss a coin, either क्या आएगा head or क्या आएगा class? It is tail. So 50% probability is of head and 50% probability of a tail. So these two events, they are equally likely events. Clear? That's why it is considered as a fair way of deciding who will open the bat. Clear? Next.
Which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? A part 2 by 3, B part minus 1.5, C part
A part is
15%,
A part
2
is
by
2 by 3,
3
B part is minus
minus
1.5. आगे
C part 15%, D
and
part
D part
0.7.
0.7. So class C, what is the range of the probability? 0 and 1, and it is a close interval, means 0 and 1 they are included here. Clear? So probability can never be below than 0 and never be above than 1. 1.1 probability is wrong because it is this number is greater than 1. Similarly, class, minus 1.1 is wrong because it is below than 0. So see, this number is negative. Negative means below. Suppose this is 0, this is 1. Minus 1.5 is here, means below 0. So this cannot be the probability of an event. So option is B, that is minus 1.5. Clear, students? Next, पढ़ो.
If PE is equal to 0.05, what is
0.05.
the probability of not E?
Probability of not E. So class, probability of not E को कैसे लिखते हैं? That is, bar means probability of not an event E. Clear? This is the probability of an event E. कितनी है? 0.05%. So you are supposed to calculate what is the probability of not an event E. So formula used is probability of E plus probability of not an event E is equal to 1. So probability of not an event E is equal to 1. इसको इधर लेके जाओ, minus probability of E. So this is 1 minus probability of event E is 0.05 minus karo and tell me the answer. 0.95 is the probability that it will not of not an event E. Clear? समझ में आ गया? Main formula is this. This is called probability of an event E plus probability of not an event E. Answer is 1. Clear? Next पढ़ो बच्चे.
A bag contains lemon flavored candies
Let me
only.
make the blueprint of this question. This is the bag. इसमें क्या है? Lemon flavored
Candies.
candies है. Next.
Malini takes out one candy without looking into the bag. What is the probability that she takes out an orange flavored candy, a lemon flavored candy?
Orange flavored candy.
A
And
lemon
second is
flavored
probability
candy.
of a lemon flavored candy. So class, here one new word is used. What? Randomly she takes out. What is the meaning of random? Suppose class, in a bag there are 10 red balls and 5 blue balls. Okay? Clear? So if I ask you take out a blue ball from the bag, so बच्चे देख के निकालोगे तो definitely blue आएगी ना बाहर. So randomly means without looking at the bag, you are supposed to draw a ball. ठीक है? So देख के निकालोगे तो red ही निकालोगे, blue ही निकालोगे. Means random means without looking what is the outcome. Clear? So class, in a bag there are lemon flavored candies. ठीक है? So what is the probability of an orange flavor candy?
0.
Why?
0.
Because it is a lemon है बच्चे.
Because it does not contain the orange.
Orange does not contain orange flavor candy.
Okay. Lemon में से orange नहीं निकल सकती. So this is only lemon. Lemon bag में से lemon ही candy निकलेगी. Clear? So probability is 0. So probability of a lemon flavor candy क्या होगी?
1.
ये निकालोगे always क्या आएगी? Lemon. Because है ही lemon है. Probability is 1. That is 100%. Okay. This is called impossible event. This is called sure event or certain event. Clear? Next.
It is given that in a group of 3 students, the probability of 2 students not having the same birthday is 0.992.
Not having, not को कैसे लिखते हैं? Probability of not having the same birthday is 0.092. आगे बढ़ो.
No sir, 0.992. 992.
0.992. आगे चलो.
What is the probability that the 2 students have the same birthday?
ये किसकी थी क्लास? Not की. So we know that probability of an event E plus probability of not an event E is equal to 1. So किसकी निकालनी है? Probability of E event is equal to 1 minus probability of not an event E. So this is 1 minus, this is given, that is 0.992. Minus करो 0.008 is the answer. 0.008. ठीक है? Thus the probability that 2 students have the same birthday is 0.008. Clear? Next पढ़ो बच्चे.
A bag contains 3 red balls and 5.
एक सेकंड थोड़ा सहज आराम से पढ़ा करो. Let me make the
Okay, sir.
blueprint of the question. This is, suppose this is bag. आप पढ़ो सहज.
A bag contains 3 red balls,
3 red balls,
5 black balls.
5 black balls.
A ball is drawn at random from the bag.
हाँ.
What is the probability that the ball is drawn? Red?
Probability of red ball. ठीक है. आगे.
Second, not red.
Probability of not red.
Red.
So class, when I start this lecture, so in the beginning of this chapter, I gave you the definition of probability. That probability of an event E is equal to number of times event happened divided by total number of times. Total number of times. ठीक है? निकालेंगे क्लास? टोटल करो 5 + 3, टोटल बॉल्स कितनी होंगी? टोटल बॉल्स इज इक्वल टू 8 and in probability you divide with total means यहाँ भी 8 से डिवाइड करना है and here you are also supposed to divide with 8 because probability denominator is total number of times, so total number of balls कितनी आ गई? 8. So probability of red ball, how many are red? 3 are red, so probability is, so number of times event happened 3 divided by total number of times is 8. Clear? Now class probability of not red, red नहीं होनी चाहिए, so red को क्या कर दो? माइनस कर दो. So पीछे क्या है? 5, so 5/8. You got the answer. Probability of red ball is red कितनी है? 3, total कितनी है? 8, so 3/8. So probability of not red, तो क्या होंगी? ब्लैक होंगी, so 5 are black, 5/8. Any doubt from your side class?
No, sir.
चलिए पढ़िए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन.
A box contains
एक सेकंड, ये आ गया आपका बॉक्स. चलिए now class
box
I'm going to ask you the cross questions here. ठीक है? Box contains
5 red marbles,
5 red marbles. R
8
stands
white
for red.
marbles,
8. W stands
white
for white
marbles,
marbles. आगे
4 green marbles.
4. G stands for green marbles.
One
Total
marble is taken.
टोटल कितने हो गए क्लास? 17 मार्बल्स. ठीक है? सो मींस डिवाइड किससे करना है? 17 से. अब क्या निकालना है? पढ़ो शाबाश.
One marble is taken out
हाँ.
of the box at random. What is the probability that the marble taken out will be red,
Probability of red marble. Next part.
white,
White marble. Next part.
not green,
Not
green.
सो क्लास टोटल कितने मार्बल्स हैं यहाँ पे? 17. मींस डिवाइड किससे करना है क्लास? टोटल नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स मींस टोटल नंबर मींस 17 से you are supposed to divide. So in the first case, probability of red marble, how many are red? 5 are red, so this is 5/17. Got it class? Probability of white marble, how many are white? That is 8 are white, so probability क्या आएगी? 8/17. Probability of not green, green नहीं होना चाहिए, तो green को छोड़ दो क्लास, green को छोड़ दो.
13.
8 + 5, that is 13/17. When I say not green class, it might be red, it might be white. Clear? So red 5, white 8, so total कितने आएंगे? 13 divided by 17. Clear? So Sabeta, unmute yourself बच्चे. Sabeta, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
If the question is probability of not white marble,
Sir, it would
probability
be
of not white.
9/17.
Yes, can you repeat?
Sir, 9/17.
Not green, white means white छोड़ दो. 8, 5 + 4. That means 9/17. Very good answer.
17.
Good answer. Read out the next question.
A piggy bank
हाँ जी.
contains 150 paisa coin,
50 पैसा coins कितने हैं? 100 coins.
100,
Class in
50
the
rupees
probability, first try to make the blueprint of the question. बहुत easy हो जाएगा question. 50 पैसा के coins कितने हैं? 100. Next.
50 rupees 1 coin,
Rupees 1 coin कितने हैं class? 50. Next.
20 rupees 2 coins,
Rupees 2 coin कितने हैं? 20 coins हैं. Next.
10 rupees 5 coins,
Rupees 5 coins कितने हैं? 10 coins. So wait. So you know class probability में divide किससे करते हैं? Total से. So total coins कितने होंगे class? Total coins means सबको add करो. 180 coins. So class denominator पता चल गया. That is 180 answer आएगा denominator. Now what is the question? Fetch.
if it is equally likely that one of the coins will fall out when the bank is turned upside down, what is the probability that the coin will be a 50 paisa coin?
Probability of 50 paisa coin. Next.
will not be a rupees 5 coin.
Not rupees 5 coin. Next,
Sir, only two on.
only 2. Okay. So first part is probability of 50 paisa coin. What is the probability of 50 paisa? 50 paisa के coins कितने हैं class?
100.
It is 100 divided by total
100.
is 180. So this is 180. 0, 2 5s are 2 9s are. So answer is 5 by 9. Clear? So class today जितने भी मैंने क्वेश्चंस करवाए हैं, सपोज 5 by 9 आंसर आया, 1 by 8 आंसर आया, 7 by 8 आंसर आ रहा है, आज कैलकुलेटर से डिवाइड करना, you will get the answers 0 point something, 0.3, 0.4, 0.9, 0.8. Not even a single question where the answer is negative and where the answer is greater than 1, because the range of the probability is 0 to 1, both values they are included. Okay? Now who will answer this question? Not rupees 5 coin.
Sir,
Sir, 17
Sir.
by 18.
C class. Yes, you want to say something?
by 18.
Sir, 17 by 18.
17 170. Not rupees 5 coin. rupees 5 का coin नहीं होना चाहिए क्लास. इसको कैंसिल कर दो. तो पीछे कितने हैं? 100, 50 plus 20. 170 divided by 180. So answer is 17 by 80. Clear? rupees 5 coin, not rupees 5 coin नहीं होना चाहिए. तो इसको कैंसिल कर दो. लेफ्ट इसको प्लस करो, डिवाइडेड बाय क्या करो? 180 करो. ठीक है? Now Tania, you unmute yourself. Tania Bharti, unmute yourself, बच्चे. हाँ.
Yes. Sir.
Tanya,
Yes.
if the question is like this, it is probability of not rupees 2 coin. Then what should be the answer? Not rupees 2 coin. Yes, बच्चे.
So 160 upon 180.
160 divided by 180. Very good answer. Clear? 160 divided by 180. Not rupees 2. नहीं होना चाहिए. इसको कैंसिल कर दो. So that means rupees 5 के कॉइन कितने थे? 10. So 20 का नहीं होना चाहिए. 150 plus 10, that is 160 by 180. Clear? So समझ आ रहा है क्लास? इंटरेस्टिंग है ना?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलिए नेक्स्ट. रीड आउट द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन.
Gopi buys a fish from a shop for his aquarium. The shopkeeper takes out one fish at a random from a tank containing 5 male fish,
5 male fish and
8 female fish.
8 female
Fish.
So
What
टोटल
is-
टोटल हो गई 13
30.
फिश हो गई. ठीक है. सो क्या निकालना आज? प्रोबेबिलिटी पढ़ो शाबाश.
What is the probability that the fish taken out is a male fish?
प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ए मेल फिश निकालना है क्लास. क्लियर? सो मेल कितनी है क्लास वहां पे? 5.
5.
टोटल कितनी है? 13. सो
5 upon 13.
5 upon 13. सपोज इसी में पूछना व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फीमेल फिश. आंसर इज 8 by
8 by 13.
Suppose what is the probability that fish is not a male? Male नहीं होनी चाहिए. So answer is
8. Sir, 8 by 13.
13. Suppose इसी में क्वेश्चन होता fish is taken out. What is the probability that it is not a female? So then answer is
5 by 13.
Clear? So in probability, be ready for any type of changes, any type of question. Clear? You should know the concept. अच्छी तरह समझ लियो, बाकी हो जाता है. ठीक है? Next, please read out the next question.
A game of chance consists of spinning an arrow which comes to rest pointing at one of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these are equally likely outcomes. What is the probability that it will point at A? 8.
Probability it will
8.
points towards 8. Next,
An odd number.
an odd number. Next,
A number greater than 2.
a number greater than 2. Next,
A number less than 9.
a number less than 9. Clear? So class, ध्यान से देखेंगे. I need your help, need your cooperation here. It will point towards 8. Total outcomes कितने class? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Means divide किससे करना है class? Divide 8 से divide करना है. Clear? Divide किससे करना है? 8 से. It will points towards 8. 8 कितनी बार है class वहाँ पे? एक ही बार है class. So probability is 1 by 8. Clear? Next, add odd number. कितने odd number है वहाँ पे? Odd number कौन से हैं? 1, 3, 5, 7. So there are 4 odd numbers. So that is 4 by 8. Answer is 1 by 2. Probability of a number greater than 2. Greater than 2 में क्या possible outcomes होंगी? 3, 4, 5, 6 by 8. 7.
6 by 8.
Answer is 6 by 8. 2 3s are 6. 2 4s are 8. A number less than 9. What should be the answer?
8 by 8. 8 by 8.
सारे number less than क्या है? 9 है. And total numbers they are 8. So 8 by 8. Answer is 1. Any difficulty class from your side? Okay. Should I move
No,
to next?
sir.
चलिए. Last 1 minute is there. So I will stop here. Any difficulty? Any question you want to ask? Is today's topic is clear? Clear? बच्चे कुछ difficulty हो मुझे मैसेज कर दिया करो. I will immediately respond.
Excuse
to
me,
message.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a doubt in the concept of equally likely outcomes. Here, the first question, if it is given that a driver attempts to start a car, the car starts or does not start. So there are only two outcomes. Either the car will start or the car will not start. So
But
that
here
means it's
the-
an